That's irrelevant to you. All I said is I went to bat for you, told him that you were a good guy. So maybe you're not. I don't know. I didn't have to do that.
I know. Nobody asked to. You can think whatever the hell you want about me, but I look at the internet, I see things, and I've got you at an arm's length right now, and I'm not going to explain myself.
All right, you stay over here in the corner. WDCG, just go to the call.
Fine business.
That's what I was thinking. And when BCG...
So can we talk about dipoles now?
Can I get a radio check?
I want to talk about dipoles.
Yeah, you want a radio check. I'll send you a check. If you buy me a radio, I will send you a check for at least half of the amount it's worth.
Oh, I'll have to speak to my accountant about that. I'll take that under advisement.
And to MIN. Good evening.
I see the whole gang's here at 6 o'clock sharp.
By the way, Perry. Good evening, Perry.
Is that your flex, Connor?
Hell no.
I was about to say, you're awful strong.
Yeah, I'm remote in New York. I'm running 100 watts of carrier up in New York in a phased rate. Yeah, this is it. This is not mine.
Good deal. You're sounding good down here.
All right, Phil, so you are allowed.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, yeah, this is kind of like the new setting here. But anyway, hopefully it sounds balanced out.
Sounds great.
Yeah, sounds great here, Phil.
Hey, Perry. How you doing? All right, cool. Thank you. W2 PHL.
Hello, Phil. Hello.
Phil and Clark.
Hi, Blaine.
Hi to Perry if that's Perry there.
Hi, Blaine. That's Blaine.
Well, go ask Phil first.
No, ask Clark first.
I had to walk over and get the piece of paper. So I'm going through and installing the resistors, and I got down to the 560 ohm resistors. I did the 470s, the 100 ohms, and I had 470s, and then I looked at the 560s. He said he put 9 of them in there. Before I put resistors in, I checked them with my resistance meter, and they were 460 ohms. So I Googled color code for, because, you know, it's been a long time since I used that. I don't know where my color wheel is. Anyways, yeah, so there's 460 ohms for the line out 1, line out 2, the 40 dB pad. Will it hurt if I put the 460s instead of the 560s in there?
No.
So it just won't be 40 dB pad, it'll be like 38 dB pad?
If you don't need a mic output, you won't even notice.
Same thing with me, Blaine. I got a lot of 470s, which are actually 460s. But I had 560s, and I assumed that it was just an error on his part, but maybe he just changed it. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, they're so close, I can't imagine it having any factor. But mine, because I had them in stock, I put 560s in there.
Okay, no problem. Cool. I'll continue on then. So I'm making headway, man. I'm going down the resistor on this.
Wait till you get to the 104 capacitors. That never ends.
I think I did all the caps.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm just starting from the beginning. I'm just going down the list. I think I got all the capacitors done. I got to finish up the resistors, and I'll put the voltage regulators in. And then it's all the jumpers and stuff I have to put in. And it should be ready. I'll probably have it ready by next week sometime. I spent about 2 hours working on it today, and it was, that's when I hit those 560s, and, now I look at it, it says line out. So all I have to do is if it's a little too hot coming out, I'll just turn the input down on the metering, or turn the output down on the thing, so, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm using my crappy old streaming setup because I'm operating from the shack. I'm in the process, Connor, of moving my operating position out of the shack to my living room, which is much nicer. And I haven't done that yet. I have a new PC that I built. It's got a really good graphics card with what they call an NVENC encoder, so I can do like much higher quality streams without even taxing my CPU like a little bit. So once what I have to do is pull this audio rack out of the shack and set it up in the living room, and then remote all the lines for the audio, my metering, my receiver, and a couple other things, and then I'll be set up, and then I'll be out of the room that the amp is in and chilling like a villain. W2BTK. And Connor, you're an extra, right?
Hello? Okay.
I'll wait till Clark is back. I'm curious what it sounds like. W2 PHM.
And 1 GTU.
I'm sure you've got all the revisions, right, to the power supply and stuff like that. There's a couple of changes. You got to add some diodes and things like that. Looks like Billy and somebody else moved to 75.
He gets so angry. He's going to burn himself out, man. Just get out and have fun. He's so tense about everything.
Yeah, I like his passion, but yeah, we gotta meter it a little bit, I guess.
Well, he thinks when he gets his extra, he goes down the band, it's going to be better. And he's going to find that it's even worse down there sometimes.
This is a very imperfect hobby. So, yes, tolerance.
And the funny thing is, when it comes to jamming and people acting like jerks, the majority of the extras have been licensed for so long, they've been cantankerous, so... You can call this the ghetto, but there's a large group of very intelligent people that hang out in this area. So I don't know why certain people dub it that. We used to have people like Herb and stuff, but, it's one of the things about being an adult is learning how to deal with people you don't like. If you don't like them, you just pull away. And that's exactly what he did. He did the right thing. You don't want to talk to us? Move down to 73. And he did. So, no reason to get all angry and cantankerous about it.
I switched in my scaff filter. Anyway, ghetto doesn't necessarily have to have a negative connotation. I mean, ghetto is like a group of similar people that live together. So it's actually apropos. We all have certain interests in common.
It's banging. Night and day difference from your old setup, man.
Most of the time.
Yeah, and if you want a one-on-one conversation with someone, you just call them on the phone or get on Skype or but when you join a frequency and you're talking to people, more people are going to join in. They find the conversation interesting. They want to chime in and say stuff. Yeah, we get a little rambunctious sometimes. But, fun, man. We're here to have fun.
Yeah, I don't mind people jamming. I don't mind slop buckets, heterodynes. That's all part of it. That doesn't really. I think it's kind of cool. I like when I listen to my radio. That doesn't really sound like I think it's kind of cool. I like when I listen to my radio, and it doesn't. I don't mind all the noises and static.
And to keep my benefits so I don't have to pay Cobra and all that crap. So
it's old quickly.
Well, let's go to a nice place. Let's go to Phoenix. Because I've got the red light there. And by the way,
He's going to burn himself
for dinner.
whose will all be there?
Send out some press releases. It'll be great. We'll get a good
Ham license, so he's testing for the tech, and I was like, dude, you got to take the general at the same time. And guess what? He did it, and he passed. He's a general then.
Damn yeah! Well,
chill out, man.
just passed my tech.
Yeah, he was going to go take the tech
There's always
test.
different channels coming down the coax. And if they're below like 35 dB on some of the channels, you got some problems. Start talking to hardcore liberals that are angry all the time. I'm thinking he's grumpy now. Wait till he's like in his 60s. He's going to be ragingly.
The web address is
That's true. So there you go. He's got several options. I love this. This is really good news.
Good news, everyone.
Stay away from.
Yeah, he was going to go take the tech test. And I was prodding him. I was like, you have to take the general also. You got to do it. And then he passed.
Yeah.
Bill, you're going to be
a wormhole.
Crapping out. I'm about to give up.
Is your rig getting into the cable or the internet connection? I had that until I changed the wiring.
I've been doing this for months like this, and been having internet problems for the past week or so. Yeah, at all. So I don't know. It's just the stream keeps going down. My internet speeds are